Some of Boston's priciest real estate is at risk of sinking into the earth. The hidden problem is tucked beneath centuries-old homes in nearly a dozen historic neighborhoods. Boston 25 News reporter Drew Caritas tells us about the extensive efforts to expose the problem and educate home buyers.
You can't see it. You see a building and you say, oh, that building looks okay.
From the outside looking in, Boston's priciest and treasured real estate may appear to be standing in good shape. But what you don't see underneath these homes is the condition of underground wooden pilings that support the foundations of these historic properties.
Our estimation is there's roughly around 8,000 buildings that support on wood piles. It's really the swath of buildings that were constructed from about the mid-1800s to the early 1900s.
Christian Simonelli is executive director of the Boston Groundwater Trust, an organization established by Boston to monitor groundwater levels throughout filled land areas, keeping tabs on hundreds of narrow wells across a city that was once a small peninsula.
Boston's very unique in that it's a city that has kept a lot of its older buildings. And it's a city that has made land.
Simonelli says wooden piles can remain intact for hundreds of years, as long as they're submerged in groundwater. But depleted groundwater levels exposes the pilings, which increases the risk of rotting and crumbling.
Ultimately, if the building owner ignored it, it'd be catastrophic for the building.
The trust tracks reports of damaged wood pilings and cases where repairs have been made to stabilize buildings, an expensive and labor-intensive process rarely covered by insurance.
The last thing that you want to do is buy a home and then all of a sudden get hit with this bill. Depending on the number of wood piles underneath the building, it could be anywhere from 12 to 18 months. It could cost $200,000 or more.
The expense is one reason why some homeowners may avoid finding out if their property is affected. The other comes with a legal responsibility if they know the condition of their home's wood pilings.
If they find out about something that's materially wrong with the home, a defect, it is incumbent upon them to disclose that information if they're selling their home.
Colleen Barry, CEO of Gibson Sotheby's International Realty, says experienced building inspectors can often locate the signs of rotten pilings.
If you are skipping a home inspection, you are taking responsibility for whatever is wrong with that home at that point.
A new law that went into effect last year in Massachusetts prohibits home buyers from offering to waive a home inspection to get ahead of the competition.
To not take a look at the foundation or at least have some idea is just foolish.
The wood pilings underneath some of the city's most recognized landmarks, including the Boston Public Library, Trinity Church, and Old South Church, have been repaired or replaced over the last century. And with thousands of acres of man-made land, Bostonians will be living with this sinking problem for the foreseeable future. In Boston, Drew Caritas for your local station, Boston 25 News.